Hey everyone, Stationery Writer here. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to try something a little different. I'm gonna do a plan with me video for November, and I guess just show you what my current method for planning is. So let's just get started. It's a kind of gloomy day here. It's finally starting to look like and feel like fall here. It's been like kind of hot this season for where I'm at in southeast US. So I actually finally feel cozy. And I'm definitely going to use lots of nice fall decor stuff. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do my planning setup in my Hobonichi Weeks, and then I actually also have to set up a new insert. So I think we'll probably do, and just to explain what my system is, if you don't know, so right now what I use for my like everyday carry system is I carry a traveler's notebook. I'm using, this is a brown cover right now. And inside I have the zipper, not zipper, well, I think it is called a cotton zipper case. These just came out this year, and I actually, the Hobonichi Weeks fits perfectly in this little pocket. So I kind of use that, and I think that's like, it's still a pretty like slim profile that way, so I like that a lot. And I think like I get a question a lot of like, why do that instead of using the traveler's inserts? And that's because I really, for my planning purposes, I really want to have monthly, weekly, and also some blank pages. And the only way to get that, you would basically need 3 inserts to get that same features, and then I would have room for nothing else. So so another reason is that I actually really like, I like being able to slip this out and either, you know, use it separately while I'm writing in this, or it actually kind of sits on top nicely, so you can have this kind of thing going on. So I don't know, I like that functionally. I don't know that, I haven't 100% decided if that's what I'll keep doing next year, but that's for another video. Anyway, so yeah, and then the other 2 inserts I have I keep my daily journal, which is a combination, like this is kind of just, I do basically everything in here. Well, not, I guess not basically everything, but basically I do daily logging. If you're familiar with bullet journaling, I definitely am coming from that background, but I'm not like 100% adherent to the principles, but I really like to just keep a log of what I'm doing and what I'm thinking, and you know, I will use to-do lists in here as well, and then I also combine that with just long form journaling and I guess a little bit of memory keeping. And I actually found that I honestly just like looking back at this. I used to have setups where daily logs were separate from journaling, and honestly it's just all memory keeping, and I like being able to look back at it as in one notebook. So I think this setup really works for me, and it's something I always come back to even when I try to do different things. So anyway, so this insert is full and we're gonna start a new one, and then the other insert I keep is for any just creative work. So you know, I do creative writing. I will write video ideas in here, really just any ideas that come to me, long form writing on my writing projects. And honestly, I just love having that. Again, I love having that on me as well, in case I have ideas throughout the day that I want to jot down. So yeah, that's basically what I use every day. So let's go ahead and do my Hobonichi Weeks. The things that I am going to fill in today are my November planning calendar. And then I also I'm going to draw another health tracker. So we'll go through that. So yeah, this was my October. And so like the first thing I would do is just move over any tasks that I didn't get done that month. So I usually keep like a running to-do list on the left. So I'll just look back, and I just have 2 things down here that I didn't get done, so. Okay. And then I did already, I kind of already started a little bit, but I usually keep a little list of the videos I want to record that month down there. And then I will probably also set some writing goals for myself. And then like decoration wise, I'll usually do, I'll do a little bit at the beginning just because it's nice to look at. And then I'll usually wait. So like a lot of the decoration in here I did just at the end of the month. Once I knew I didn't need to write anymore. Because I'm kind of experimenting. I've talked about this in previous videos, but I'm stuck in that, like, what's a memory keeper place, and whether or not, basically I like the idea of having an index of my year to look back and just see highlights and things, and, you know, try and remember, if I need to remember, you know, specific things, I like to be able to have that monthly index to look back at. So I'm kind of experimenting with, like, can my planner achieve that same thing, or will it get too full and be too messy? So that's kind of why I went back and decorated. I don't know if I necessarily will continue doing that or not. So anyway, so yeah, and then I'm just gonna migrate these that I didn't do them, move them to next month. So yeah, that means I'm pretty much done with this page. I have a video I didn't wind up getting around to, but hopefully I will maybe move it to this month. So yeah, and like my intention is for this to be like a super chill video. Like you can plan along with me if that's helpful for you. And a lot of like, sometimes I just like watching plan with me videos while I plan like a body doubling thing. So just super chill kind of thing here. Okay, so the next I'm gonna do, I think I can go ahead and highlight this. Yep. And, you know, if you watch my ink video, this is my trusty Cloudy Day ink from Linen Toolbar. Waterproof, you can highlight over it. That's amazing. So I'm just gonna write a few goals for this. Okay, and then I feel like I kind of already wrote in stuff for this month again. I have a weird relationship with the monthly calendar. Something I'm still trying to figure out. I don't use, like, you know, like when I'm at a doctor's office and I'm making an appointment, I don't pull out my planner. I usually just use my phone. So basically the turmoil I'm in is like, I still like, and I will sometimes try and sync them up because I like to be able to look at a written like calendar spread to see what I have going on that month. But sometimes I think like I will just only like fill in the calendar at the end of the month as a memory keeping thing. I haven't decided, but right now I'm in this weird place where I kind of like, when I do my weekly planning, I'll just sync up this calendar because again, sometimes it's nice to still just be able to look and have, I don't know, the way you look at a phone calendar just isn't the same to me. So I still like being able to look and see what's coming up. But I already filled some things in from this month. I can't think of anything else I need to fill in right now. I've got Thanksgiving coming up. I think that's just about it for now. So maybe we'll just add a little bit of decoration. I'm feeling still in the mood for like autumn type decor. Let's see. I don't really want to cover up any of my boxes, so I might not do that. Is it stuck? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put some of this down here because it's really cute. And like I said, this is just like, it makes it nice to look at, but I don't want to go overboard. Let's see. Like that little guy. Oh, and then I'll put some for the birthdays. Okay. Like this little box mug. He's cute. Put him up top. And let's see, we have a birthday. Ooh, what is that? Oops. Let's put a little birthday present. Cute. Okay. Alright, so honestly, that's probably all I would do for now. And then, you know, again, I'll sync up when I add new stuff, I'll sync them up like my weekly planning. And just to show you, weekly planning is usually just like, this was last week. I literally just write, you know, and again, I'm still kind of playing around with how I do this. I usually just write in appointments, and then if I have day specific to-dos, and then I keep running to-do lists, content writing, and then I will sometimes do like little trackers. I don't know, I have a weird relationship with these two. Sometimes I can't tell if they're helpful or not. Like, look, I didn't even finish. I don't, like, did I do some of those things? Probably. I just stopped filling it in. I don't know. It was my birthday week though, so that's my excuse. I had a really lazy, like, I didn't wind up doing like anything last week. So I had like birthday, and then I had out of town, and then, you know, kid stuff, trick or treat. So I was just unproductive last week. So I don't know, maybe I'll draw a tracker in for this week later. But anyway, the other thing I'm gonna add is I do a lot of health tracking. I've talked about this in previous videos. Right now, I'm drawing little spreads in the back. There it is. So I drew this last month, and I think I'm gonna do a similar thing again. I don't know that I really cared to track all of this stuff, so I like keeping the movement log, and I like having a lot of space to write symptoms and then notes about like what happened. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do. Okay, so here we go. I think there's a lot of people that like draw things in pencil first and then trace over it, but we don't have time for that here. I kind of just go for it. So yeah, I'm gonna write down all the dates, or the days of the month. Does November have 31 days still? it has 30 days. Okay. Okay, so it's all 30 days. Yeah, I didn't draw a line or anything. Okay, and so what I do is I track my energy levels. So 0, 1, 2, 3. And then probably do this to indicate my like menstrual tracking, and then let's see, I still want to do this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do okay. So I'm gonna try something a little different this month, where last month I kind of had symptoms and notes crammed together on this side. I'm going to put all my symptoms on this side next to the energy and the other stuff, and then I'll put my movement here, and then I want to log, so notes and appointments are like, if I went to a doctor's appointment that day, I think it might be relevant to my health tracking. You know, I have one supplement that I only do like a week out of the month, so like I would log which days I took that in the notes. Yeah, I just think it'd be a little bit useful to have a separate note space, so we're gonna try that. I'm gonna draw, oops. I think I'll draw a line here. And it kind of, that's one of the things I like about the weeks is that little invisible line. It really kind of works for splitting stuff up. naturally without having to draw extra lines. I didn't really leave, whoopsie. It probably would have been nice to keep the line thing consistent, but oh well. Anyway, or I guess I could do it along here, that would be fine. There we go. Okay. And then I usually do a few things at the bottom. So I usually do like a goal for that month, you know, like a health goal. And I will note like which supplements I'm taking. And then I will do a weight log. And then I like to leave a section where I just, at the end of the month, I'll write a summary of like just my overall state of health at the end of the month, like how I was feeling, what I was dealing with. And I think those are nice to look back on as just like little overviews. And then I'll probably set a goal. In this case, I won't overextend on the details there, but I am possibly going to be having a surgery, so I kind of have to make some decisions about that, which is really stressful. But okay, so I think we're all done with this. And today's actually, I'm a little behind on this. Today's what? I think the 3rd or the 4th. So I will have to backfill a little bit. Yeah, today's the 4th. Anyway, okay, we're all set with that. And then I usually just keep this as the bookmark because I'm going to visit this page every day to just, at the end of the day to track my health. So I usually use the little pencil board as a bookmark for this page. So yeah, we're all done with planning in my Hobonichi Weeks. So I'm going to set that aside, and now we'll work on Traveler's Notebook insert. Okay, so for my Traveler's Notebook, I'm going to be a little experimental this month. And I say this month, I don't change inserts every month, but currently my pace is pretty close to a month on these. Because I think if this is a 60-page insert, I can't remember if it's 60 or 80 pages, but I probably average 2 pages a day in this, and more or less there's never less than 1, but sometimes more than 2, sometimes less if I'm writing about a lot of stuff. So anyway, I do go through these pretty quickly. These are the Good Inkpressions inserts with Tomoe River paper. I really like these inserts. I don't have any issue with them at all, but I am trying something new this month because, I don't know, because I'm crazy. I was craving cream paper, I guess because of the autumn, and this is a cream paper insert. I had to test the paper before because I heard some rumblings that this paper may not be the best, but it seems to be okay in mine. So this is Tomoe River Paper Cream. This is, I already covered it up, but it's Traveler's Company, but it's the collaboration with, here it is, Baumkuchen Studio. So this is a bit of a larger insert. I think this is like 100 pages, possibly. So I kind of thought it would last me a little bit longer. And again, I was kind of craving the cream. This actually is a 4mm grid, I think, and I've been using 5, so I don't actually know how that's gonna go, but we're gonna find out. So anyway, and I already put the sticker on because I was too excited. This is from Milk Tea Danny. I get her, this is from her as well. I'm in her Patreon, so that was, I think, one of the Patreon stickers from last month. Her stuff is so cute, you should definitely check her out. So anyway, I'll go ahead and, so one of the things I always like to do when I finish an insert, and you may have seen me post about this before on social media, but I like to say goodbye to my notebooks and just thank them for taking all my crap into their pages. So I saved a little space at the bottom here, so I'm gonna do that. I don't really know when I started doing this, but I don't know, it's just kind of a habit now. It helps me, like, there's this like sense of attachment I get to an insert as I fill it up, and sometimes I kind of don't actually want to move inserts because I feel like I don't want to let go of the stuff in here. So I think saying goodbye helps me like close it out. Okay, and let's see, I'll probably add some sort of little decoration at the end. I'm kind of feeling this. This is the Abby Sai Fall Washi Tape. I will say that even though sometimes it's hard to close out an insert, I still very much prefer these Traveler's Notebook inserts because I've historically had a chronic problem with finishing notebooks, and the satisfaction I get from finishing one of these is very helpful. So anyway, so we'll take it out, and this is my 5th insert for the year. And basically what we'll set up, I always do one of these at the beginning for a new one, so we'll set that up. I'll just do like a little just gentle flip through. That was a little leaf tip in I did. I think that's really cute. So yeah, I really love these pages. I'm always just like, I love flipping back through them. I love how they look. So a big fan of Traveler's Notebook. So I'll probably leave this here to just look at while we start filling in a new one. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so I will do ooh, okay, I don't usually have this. Maybe I'll use this page actually. I like to use these number stamps, and I usually do, I think I left enough space, yeah, so hopefully it's kind of a glossy cover on the front. Hopefully it still stamps okay. We'll find out. So this is the only Shachihara ink pad I still have. I purged all of them because I don't know, I really love their ink pads, but ultimately they're not the best choice as far as the bleed through goes. Okay, yeah, that looks good. These have, as I've tried a lot of things, these have, and you have to get the chalk ones, these have the least bleed through on Tomoe River paper, so that's what it is. But I kept the black one because these are oil based, so if you wanted to color or paint over them, you can only do the oil based ones, so that's why I kept this one. But all right. So I hope everyone's having a nice autumn, nice fall season. We just finished Halloween last week, trick-or-treating and all that. It was a pretty busy week for us. Especially, I guess, because I said, you know, my birthday falls right before Halloween. So it's kind of a busy week all around, but okay. So I'm going to write, I think I'm going to use, I really like this color. And I don't necessarily like to spend too much time on these, but it is nice. I mean, like you saw this one. I don't know, it's nice to have a little intro page that's cute, and I definitely went, I don't always go like so seasonal, but autumn is my favorite season. I definitely am embracing all the autumn stationery. It's kind of funny, I keep boxes to like rotate my seasonal stationery, and I have way more in the fall box than any of the other ones. So we're gonna be starting this on November 4th. And then you fill in the through once the month is done, of course. And then I think I'll grab this green again. And I'm gonna write daily journal. And I don't know if I always do quotes, but I had a quote last month, and I think I might do one again this month. I think it's kind of like a nice, like, I don't know, just sets the tone for your notebook. And I think I know which one I'm going to use, actually. I was flipping through old notebooks the other day, and I found a quote that I had written in a, I don't know, an old notebook. I can't remember which one, but I was like, oh, I really like that. I want to, like, add that into my commonplace log, because I wasn't doing this at the time. It was an old notebook, but it's from Winnie the Pooh, and I don't know, it happened, I was watching Winnie the Pooh with my daughter, and this quote just like made me sob when I heard it. But I really like it, so let's see. I think we're gonna do, I honestly want to do this color again, I think. I think I'm gonna write it in cursive. So yeah, this quote says, but Rabbit, if you weren't you, we'd all be a little less we. And I don't know, I think the reason, like, Winnie the Pooh gets me sometimes is it's, like, odd simplicity, but, like, sweetness behind it. My kid randomly says stuff like that too, so that's what I get it in the Pooh context, but I don't know, it's just, the scene is like, Rabbit is kind of downing on himself for making a mistake and, you know, thinking he's not a good friend, and Winnie the Pooh's just kind of hitting him with this, like, oh, we all just kind of, like, we are who we are, but we shape each other, and, you know, we're there for each other, and I don't know, I just think it's really sweet sentiment. So yeah, let's include that this month. All right, and then I'll probably just add a little decoration. Let's see. What do I use? Oh yeah, I'll use this one. I really can't believe that October is already over, to be honest. I feel like, I'm already seeing like Christmas stationery popping up, and I'm like, but Thanksgiving. But also, by now. I don't know, I'm definitely excited for, I think, you know, I have a little kid. She's 4, and I think this is probably going to be one of the most fun years yet for Christmas. So it's not that I'm not excited about it, but, oh yeah, this would be cute. I need to get through one more holiday first before I'm truly ready. And all of these stickers are from Serica Studio. This was I just discovered her shop. This is my first time ordering from her. And I like her stickers, they're very cute, so I could see ordering from her again. I'll link her shop if you're interested, but it's not a affiliated thing or anything like that. Let's see. I think I need one more thing down here. Oh yeah. I might go with this. Really like this one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it there. I wouldn't say I'm like particularly crafty or aesthetic or anything, but I think this is a nice little intro page when you open up a journal. And again, I always like to know the dates that are in there, and I think that's the gist of it, but I always like having a little quote as well. So the only thing I might do next is, I did this last month, and so I sometimes do, let me show you, sometimes I do like an intro page to each month, which I think is nice, but sometimes I forget to do it. But I want to do it again, and I think I'll do a color palette for the month on that same page. I liked how this came out. So I think we'll fill that in, and then we'll be done. So, let's see. I should have, there it is. November. Okay. So this would probably be a good page to use one of these on now. I have lots of space. This is Show Little Happiness is the artist, and I collect like most of the stuff she puts out, to be honest. It's so cute. I just love her style. I think I like this one. I'll probably to. So yeah, and I really want like your feedback on this video, if this is something that you enjoy, if you want to watch more of these, or if there's too many Plan With Me's in the world and you'd rather me do other stuff, if you want them to be shorter, longer, quieter, chattier. I don't know, I'm open to feedback and preference. Like I said, I kind of just decided to try this on a whim and see how it went. So I think it's kind of nice for me, actually. It gives me a little motivation to actually sit down and do this stuff, whereas sometimes I don't make time for it. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think. If you made it this far. Congrats if you did. I hope my background noise isn't too bad. I kind of have some like traffic noise occasionally. And I'm really worried that it's annoying, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. Another thing I was kind of thinking I would do with this is leave space and maybe come back and just write like, I don't know what it would be more memory keeping in that sense, which might be nice, but I was thinking I could come back and write something from the month on this page, but I would probably forget. Let's be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the color palette. So I kind of like, I think I already have a lot of colors inked up that would be a part of it. But let's see what I really want to do. This is the Sun Moon. So actually I kind of have a mix. I don't have all linen toolbar this month. I could tell you that. I have a couple, shocker, Sailor inks this month, which, you know, I don't always love Sailor inks, so that's a surprise. But I got a couple new ones at they had a nice Sailor event here last 2 weeks ago, I think. And I did get a couple new inks, and I don't hate them. So this one is called Yuri, I believe. Yuri. And it's a new Monyo ink, and I just think it matches the Nuts pen really well. But it's pretty nice, and it's not too dry. So I'll accept it for now. This is actually I bought this pen at the Sailor event. It's the new, what do they call it? Scone. It's from their tea series. It's like scone themed. So it's supposed to be like the jam and the clotted cream and the scone. I don't know, it's really cute. I was like, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna buy a pen. This is actually their afternoon tea color from that release. I don't know. That one's pretty orange. Let's see. I've also got, I gotta decide which orange I want. Yeah, I don't know if I want this one. Sunset orange. I always like this one. It's the Firmament from Linen Toolbar Atmospheric. That's kind of just a go-to for me. I already did that one. I do have, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, let me see. So this is, I know I put the Sailor Pen Show ink for this year I got at the event, and I actually really like the green. Yeah, I definitely like that, so that'll be in it for sure. I can't remember what's in this one. I think that might still be one from last month, Ant Chair. Alright, so I don't think I'll keep that one. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do, I definitely want the green, and I definitely want the Yuri Afternoon Tea, and probably the Sun Moon Lake, so let's do that. Color palette. And let's definitely do the green at the bottom. God, I just had a moment. Okay, for some reason I was like, did I write 2023? I don't know why. Okay, I think I'll do this one at the top. And this one is Linen Toolbar. It's called like, I'm just gonna abbreviate. It's called like Sun Moon Lake Ruby Black Tea or something. I'm just gonna call it Ruby Lake Tea. Alright, so now I'm gonna add Yuri and this afternoon tea, but should I put the oranges together? Yeah, I think I'll do the next. There we go. Okay, so there's my colors for this month. I think that looks nice. Alright, I think I might add just a little more, maybe one more little mini collage thing here. We could do a stamp. Let's see. In here. Oh yeah, let's see. That's kind of nice. Passion, kind of like that. Oh, that's cute too. Oh yeah, forgot I have all these. I bought like a sample loop of something. Gosh, I can't remember like what the creator's called, but I found it on Emma's Stationery haul, I think. Actually, that might be a lie. I can't remember now. Oh yeah, these are all very... Okay, yeah, I might do one of these. I like this one. But yeah, these are cool. They are kiss cut, but I was like surprised at how large it was. But I'm gonna put these aside because I still want to use them. I also might grab one of these. These are the Pion. It's like letter paper themed ones. Cute. Let's see. Peace and quiet. That's cute. I'm gonna be honest, one of my favorite things when I watch other people's videos is just when they like rifle through stickers and stuff. So I guess that counts as ASMR, I don't know. But I just find it so soothing, I don't know why. Okay, so side. So might use, well, I don't really like the color tone with that. Let's just pick some from here. Homemade cinnamon latte. Definitely am feeling this one a lot. A hug in a mug, that's kind of cute too. Let's see what else. It it's like, I'm hoping it's finally gonna be cold enough for me to wear these things where I'm at, but it's taking a sweet time. Yeah, a sweater, a thing you'll never wear in Southeast United States. This scarf pretty cute. Kind of like that. I fall, but always rise again. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with, I actually really like this paper and coffee one. I think I might go with that. All right, we're making a choice. We're committing. Do this. There we go. Okay, so I think that's good. I think that's long enough video, so let's go ahead and slide our insert in. And oh, I have this here. I use himikuri. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if this is a hack or everybody does this, but what I do is, so I don't have to run to this calendar every day to get my stickers, is I put a week's worth in the back. Because they're really good at repeeling and sticking. You can peel and restick a couple times, no problem. So I did get another one of these for next year. I'm a little sad at how much the price went up. And like they almost weren't even gonna sell in like to distributor or like shops in the US. They were gonna only do direct. I'm really glad they walked that back because the shipping they were trying to charge was like the same as the cost of the calendar. Wow. So even though the price went up, I did buy it because I really don't want them to stop existing as a company because I really, really love this stupid thing. So, you know, just to clarify, where's my other insert? Okay, so like the reason I'm like so gung-ho about these is like, I just really love the consistency and the like framing they give my pages. So I always put it in, you know, the top left corner, and I use this space for like to-dos or stuff for the day, and then I start logging down this way, and it just gives a nice cohesion to finding the dates and like all the pages. And I don't know, it's just I just like it so much. So I was like, yeah, okay. I pre-ordered it from Osaka, and I was like, we're just gonna try and make sure that they don't go out of business, because I started looking for alternatives of this, you know, something else to fill the shoes of that. And the only thing I found that could have been a possibility is apparently Everyday Explorers Co. makes a 365 sticker book, but I have no indication of like when or if that will even be available again. So I just didn't know, and even what it would look like, because there's no information on it. So yeah, there are a few other like calendar sticky things I saw, but they were all much larger than this, and I just didn't want anything larger. So anyway, so I did pre-order that, and it's important to me. So okay, so that'll be today, and I'll start logging my day after I probably get off here. So here we go. I'm gonna slide this in and slide that back through there. And yeah, it's not too chunky of an insert, even though you have extra pages, so that's fine. And we'll put this back in here. And it fits nice and smooth. And I've got my pen. And I am all ready to go. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. And, you know, again, let me know what you think of it in the comments. And I hope you have a good day. And thank you for spending a little time stationery with me. See you next time.